let's make crawfish empanada. So you're gonna need an empanada press. You're gonna need some red bell peppers, 1 sweet onion, empanada dough, the 5-inch ones, fresh spinach, freshly grated American white cheddar, some crawfish, cream of celery soup, and then for our seasonings, we're gonna use black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, and some Creole seasoning of your choice. Let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is saute our vegetables, and we're gonna go ahead and toss in our onion. Then we're gonna go ahead and toss in our red bell pepper. And we're gonna let that saute for a moment, and then we'll do our spinach last. Alright, so now that our bell peppers and onions have been sauteing for a while, we are going to toss in our spinach, but just a little bit at a time, and then we're going to keep gradually adding it in. So we have our crawfish in a separate bowl, and we're going to take our cooked vegetables and we're going to just pour a little bit in there. We kind of want to just gradually pour it to make sure that we don't have more vegetables than meat. But I pretty much eyeballed everything, and I think we're going to be good. So we're going to put those warm vegetables in with our crawfish. We want to mix it up so that we can determine if we need more or if we have just enough. And from the looks of it, I personally feel we have just enough, but I will know once I put the cream of celery in. And you know what? Nope. We're gonna add the rest because we only have a little bit left. So we're just gonna add the rest in. There we go. We're gonna stir that up. And if you notice, we have not seasoned anything because we're going to season that next. We have everything mixed up, so we're going to go ahead and season it. So I'm just pouring in my Creole seasoning. That is enough. My garlic powder. I love garlic powder, so as much as you want. Some pepper. Onion powder. And some cayenne pepper. So you want to go ahead and stir that up, incorporating every bit of your seasoning. It is a little spicy dish, not that spicy though. Your taste buds will be able to take it. Just making sure everything is incorporated before we start putting our liquid ingredient in. All right, that looks delicious. Let me give you a close-up. You look at, see that? Looks amazing. So now we're going to go ahead and add in our cream of celery. So you want to add in some of your cream of celery, not the whole can, because you want to make sure that the consistency is right. So we're just going to stir in some, and then we're going to check out the consistency, and I'll show you what we're looking for. Okay, here is the consistency that we're looking for. I used almost the entire can, but I have maybe about a third of a cup left. And as you can see, it's still thick. You know, you don't want it to be too watery, and this is when we add in our American cheese. All right, so we're just gonna sprinkle in some American cheese. It is a white American, which is my favorite. And we're gonna sprinkle in a little bit, mix it up, you know, the norm, and then sprinkle in some more if we need it. We just want to make sure that there's enough cheese incorporated in the entire dish. Now with this dish, if you don't want to fry all of your empanadas, what you can do is pre-make them, freeze them, and then when you're ready to cook them, you can let them unthaw in the refrigerator overnight, and then you can fry them, you know, the next day. So I just wanted to let you know that this recipe can be made ahead of time, because sometimes we don't want, you know, to be eating 8 to 10 empanadas at one time. Who does that, you know? So I just wanted to let you guys know you can freeze it and then, you know, fry it as you go. So I'm going to add some more cheese in. I'm gonna get this mixed up, and then we are going to start preparing and filling our empanada dough. And this is what your filling should look like once you get all the cheese incorporated. So now we're just gonna push that to the side. So with our dough, we're gonna take a scoop of our filling. You don't want to overfill it, because then you won't be able to close it. So we're just gonna put it right there in the middle. And I have some egg wash, and I'm just gonna go around the rim of it, and I'm going to take it, and we're gonna try to close it without the filling coming out. And then once you close it, you're gonna take a fork, if you don't have an empanada maker, and you're just gonna close it this way. Super easy. You're just gonna keep going around, and there you have it. So I'm gonna work on the rest of them, and I will be back once they are all complete. And I ended up making 12 empanadas, but I have a lot more filling left over. Feel free to use that filling for maybe an egg roll wrapper. You can use it as a dip. You know, be creative. But I am going to freeze half of these and only cook the other half. So let me go ahead and meet you at the stove. All right, so we have our vegetable oil cooking, well, heating up, and it's on medium high. So I'm going to go ahead and just toss in our empanadas, and we're going to go ahead and let them fry up slowly for about 3 to 4 minutes. Okay guys, it is still hot. We're gonna go ahead and try to break this open while it's still hot, so you can see the inside. And there you have it. Oh, it looks so good. Yes, try this out guys. Go ahead and plate it, and let's go. And we are done. All I did was plate the empanadas. I paired it with some remoulade sauce, and we are good to go. So bon appetit. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.